Well, hello guys. This is me, Christian again. And most guaranteed for real. Yeah, we're doing another outside adventure. Let's go. And if any of you guys, before we get started and all, right away, if any of you guys are new to the channel or have had your accounts for all, make sure to feel free to like and subscribe. As usual, if you want, guys. And so, yeah. Just gonna get on with the quickety topic chatty chat stuff before we get along with the idea of going through again. So this is it, guys. Welcome to it being March, and right now it is literally -9 for me. It automatically sucks. And throughout, like, say what, March the 5th today, March 5th 2026. Indeed. I mean, we got a good trail already cleared off, so a lot of grass and stone pathways have been through, and part of the snow and ice has been literally drying off of so far the driveway, which has been pleasant to me too. Some of which still has a ton of ice, but most of which, I mean, if you're going further down that way, no, but yeah, mostly somewhat puddly bits that's been kind of drying up. It's been looking frenzied to me so far, guys. So we got a bit of a trail leading to my garage. A little bit of a trail that leads out to, well, another part of the area, close to the woods. Get a good admiring view of the pine trees and all. So this is how it's normally supposed to be going throughout March here, guys. Around the very beginning of March of last year was the time where the snow was immediately beginning to melt like crazy. Like, there's almost no snow left the last time I showed you guys a video somewhat similar like this before, right, guys? Recall from March 3rd of 2025. Indeed, this is spectacular, right, guys? So unbelievable, bro. But instead of going all the way down, and yeah, it was more so late February when this whole entire mess had started for real. And then here it is, somewhat feeling cold today because it's still winter. It is still March after all, so regardless of snow or grassy fields, it still would be feeling cold around this time. But you would think, just because we're around March now, the beginning of it, you would think that this would be the time where it decreases a lot. Well, not this week it hasn't. Instead, on top of which, we've actually gotten a major increase even more. Like, say, yesterday night, where I think we managed to gain like another 10 more centimeters or whatever. And this is what we're dealing with. A tiny, amazing bit of a, well, kind of a trail, but no. More deep inches, layers of snow again, bro. That's still, look at this. If I'm looking from my backyard, it was like almost at, it was around the 20 centimeter mark in late February. And then in March, we're back up to 30 centimeters pretty near, well, darn much, guys. 30 centimeters, I tell you. Like, roughly 40 at the beginning of February, right? And still 30 centimeters around March. Oh, it's seeming so friendly. Slowly, it'd be beginning to melt. But not today, since we're at -9, but feels like -16 right now, bro. Like, just dear darn it, yo. I can't believe this. I don't know, honestly, what to say now. Okay, yeah, like, here's this whole... Guess we'll look at part of the trail bits here. Let's see, right? And going back all the way around and all. Fully BBQ, stove it, and yeah, as usual, not wearing any gloves or anything, even though I totally got some in my pockets. Whatever not. Thorny bushes. Oh, wowzers, guys. Oh, nearly dead for now until it comes back to life in April, hopefully. That's the intentional idea behind it. For the first few days of March, I mean, and by a few days I only meant 3, but not 3 in a row, because March 2nd is pretty near similar. Minus 11 though, so a little slight bit worser. And this surprised me because I was looking at it to be like minus 6, then it went down to minus 4, and now here we are at like what? Right now, this is around 4:30 p.m. and almost minus 10. Jeepers. And that's not including the wind chill, obviously, guys. Now we have some grass bits already showing, which is definitely a magnificent, really cool sign so far. We have some moss, we have some dried haystack grass, flowers that aren't even rising to blooming yet. Not in this kind of state, nope. Just look at that, y'all. This is really just somewhat pleasant. Really brilliant as in interesting, yo. We're gonna keep going. I'm not gonna try to keep too much track of time into doing this, but yes, for the March 1st, March 3rd, and March 4th, so 1st, 3rd, and 4th, so far we've had some peaceful warm days, and tomorrow is at least gonna feel like another normal -2 day, or weather, before we finally start to get our first 7 degrees 2 days after, 8 degrees for another. Right? Just right, guys? Oh, surprised we got a biker coming down at like -8, -9 outside right now. Jeepers. Some brave souls just be testing out their bike experiencing days or whatever around March. I've seen people do it in January and February as well. That doesn't amaze me too well. Oh, crazy cool. Fantastic. Just more deep inches of snow. Got some good grass here too. Yes, boy, wowzers. I'm gonna pause you for a second. Now coming over to this little part here, right next to all these dead flowers. Yeah, they won't be shining like that up there again until like later on. But when I looked at this, I thought this was like supposed to be the little pole or something to measure how deep the snow gets. But no, this is basically the fire hydrant tall thing. Like, still not quite understanding what it entirely is. It just has some sort of fire hydrant sign, and it made me think, does this like measure up to like 12 feet of snow or something, or whatever? It sure seemed that way, but it doesn't really seem to be this entire case. You know what I basically mean, guys. Anyways, let's just keep walking forward as usual. See if I can get some good captures of Persimmon behind. Okay. Good tea leaves, dead leaves still there. Oh yes, whatever. Oh yes. Yeah, boy. Sharpening my edgy mind of focus here. Go. And since we're nearly at the very beginning of March, we'll be coming towards April next month. Oh jeepers. Oh well. Can't wait for that beautiful green grassy types to start. I'm glad it's gonna start to warm up after 2 days, give it 2 days. 3 days it'll be like 11, and I believe I seen 14. Like after 5 days, it's like gonna be 12. Yeah, so like 7 degrees 2 days, 8 degrees 3 days. Oh yeah, no, 11 days sorry, okay, 7 degrees, 2 days, 8 degrees, 3 days, 11 degrees, 4 days from now, 12 degrees, 5 days from now. Yeah, so for about roughly a full week. I don't know, no. I seen at least 6 days saying like we were going to be ranging between 7 to about 14 degrees, positive weather. It might upgrade to 16 if we're lucky, from 14 to 16 degrees. But yeah, you can definitely see we still have like a ton of layers of deep snow. Still that good 1 to 2, good 1 feet, almost 2 feet of snow, bro. It's stupid as screws, really. But definitely somewhat such a good thing that this is beginning to like fully deplete its way down. Same with like that tree over there. Must be getting mightily very close. After all, we are entirely in March, so be prepared for the worst. When all these eventually begin to fall down for spectacular reasons. Well, starts off bad, but makes its way towards a good reason. The goody green grass will happen at some point, not in April because it will still be cold. It will reach to the high temperatures, but not that much of a high temperature, like not in its double decade numbers. Yeah, like it will be in the double digits within some point of next week or whatever. But as of the fact we're talking about like the whole entire March, we're not seeing likely a 20 degree or over 20 degree, somewhat just weather as of yet. I'm going to be turning back as of now, guys. Yes, I'm going to be slowly making my way approaching back. 12 minutes into this video now. But yes, literally, guys, like what you're seeing with all this white fluffy snow, for any snow lovers that still like the February, not even really, well, this is carried into February, but now we're in March. So like the March this winter so far, yeah, increasing a lot of snow, still getting our negative temperatures within. But for the first week, we were having it at quite positive weather, and not just normal positive 1 to 3 degree weather. No, we're actually getting an incredible, yeah, which would be slowly melting the snow. But when we're talking like 7, 9, 11, 13, 14 degree weather, oh, that's going to be more than enough in the week. Plus, on top of which, a little drizzle of light rain also will help too. Eventually, clearing off all this annoying snow that's been here for, well, so far way over a month. But if it continues until like March 19th, it'll become 2 months since we've had, all this bizarre snow still on its way. I'm wanting all this warmer temperature of the weather to start clearing it up, getting it out of the way as soon as it can. Like, enough of this already. It's tiring having to do snowy videos like this a lot, bro. You'd think in March, bro, this would be, I thought to myself, this would be the time where I'd be starting to get the snowless part of the video out of the way. Like, as in the journey of it actually beginning to melt like crazy. Well, might see something like this next week, guys. If not, you may see it on the first day of spring, on March 20th, guys. But as of right now, as I could say, as of right now, yes. Oh boy. Gonna just keep walking this way, yo. Some dead flowers still far over there too. I'm not tucked in with all the other bits of snow. Yeah, it's because this is more like towards the ditch area, and this more like a little bit of a melting somewhat here, guys. Yeah. And yes, I repeat once again, it's only basically a bit chilly outside as of today. Yes, admit that out loud. Let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. Let's just keep going all the way back to home, me. All these dead all these dead little branchy trees will be full of life. But yes, it won't be entirely in April, although a few may start in like late April, give or take. But May is where they really will start to all shine. 360 angle for sure, guys. 360, I tell myself. And sure enough, once we get like a 360 degree angle somewhat in a spectacular way, oh, won't that'll be all so pleasant, guys. Literally. Like to see some start to bloom their way through in like mid-May, late May, even somewhat early June to mid-June, guys. For them to start the earliest rise of green and then be fully darker green by closer to the summertime, say like mid-June, like a week prior intake before, well, summer really begins then. We're getting, let me tell you guys, we all know this for sure, we're getting really close to summertime now in the 2026 year. Like 1 week until like late March. 1 week until like, yeah, I mean, right now we're about 2 weeks away. But like once it gets to like the last week, all this will begin to for sure melt itself away, and that'll be fantastic here for real, guys. Again, like it'll be incredible to see all this melt by next week due to all the amazing warmer temperatures, but not high enough to call it, however, not the best moment to get quite the warmest yet. And then I seen like, what was it, over a week later, it's supposed to return back to its normal, unpleasant, unfriendly temperatures, like -2 again. Like I think I seen like March 7 to March 13, some positive weather. For the first 2 days, it'll be like 7 and 8 or 6 or 7 degrees. Then like for the rest, it's going to be in the double digits until like the 13. And then I seen like -2, but that could still change and it could still be like, say 5 or maybe 10 degrees. I had a very similar thing that happened, like give or take tomorrow, for example, where I seen like what, maybe like 6 degrees before, but now it's more like -2 or whatever. Yeah. For sure, weather could change any time. It could go from sunny to cloudy, from raining to more snowy, like another epic snowstorm. We definitely experienced that all throughout yesterday night, coming into yesterday spectacular morning. And I even saw a little bit of snow as I woke up around 8:45 to 9 a.m. this morning. You know, usual time when my alarm's setting off, whatever. Yeah. Oh yes, boy. Today may not be feeling like spring, but every other day, ever since like mid-February, well, early February to now, like what, early March, I've been still feeling it becoming more closer to springtime, and I've been hearing those singing hummingbirds. Definitely getting closer, 100% for sure, into, you've guessed right, springtime. Not the caw-caw crow birds. No, those are around all 4 seasons. But like, yeah, when you especially hear in the morning time, it's like morning, rise and shine. Get ready for another spectacular day, because spring is practically here, around its somewhat supreme corner and all. Now anyways, enough of me talking for today. I'm going to end this video right now. So best regards. Take care, y'all, as usual. Again, feel free to like and subscribe if you want, guys. And Christian signing off. Bye-bye now, guys, for real. Also, the other bit of news I forgot to tell you guys as well, before it's likely too late to explain this part, mention it anyways. So I might as well say it right before the very, very end, for real this time. But yes, who's all excited, guaranteed, to get more incredible daylight again? Well, I know who, for sure. Me. I'm excited. In the next, well, not even a week, but a few days from now, what are we on Thursday? So 3 more days from now, on the 9th of March, we are expecting to, yay, the not so good part, the part I'm really gonna hate, is losing 1 hour of sleep. Because we're gonna get 20, that's right, we're gonna get up to 23 hours total of a day. That's right. Take this one last time. 23 hours for on Sunday, March the 9th. So try to go to bed a little early on Saturday night coming into Sunday morning. Yes. But otherwise, that 6:20 a.m. sunrise will become 7:20 a.m. and the almost, well, I think it's 6:55 p.m. sunset will become 7:55. Almost a very, once again, late sunset coming into a later night, and that will be incredibly fantastic for sure, guys. And that means, once again, our 9:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. Well, summer sunsets will be all happening, and I'll be guaranteed lucky to enjoy those, you know what, great late evening sunsets. That's one of the best times yet. And early summer sunrise is starting around 4 a.m., 3:30 a.m., something like that. Yeah. Well, guess what? Give or take, it'll be all there's some pros and cons, good news and bad news. Bad news, I don't like the fact that I'm going to lose 1 less hour of sleep, therefore giving us 23 hours a day. And the second thing is getting a better, soon enough to be sunset and sunrise eventually to come again, along with the beautiful springtime of green of everything again too, and all sorts of different colorful flowers as well, full of green bushes and etc. It'll be a fantastic time to change all the manual clocks around to an hour ahead. But for automatic technology device times, no need to worry about that. It stays mutual. Yep, daylight savings time rocks. Woohoo, yeah, yoo-hoo. Well, guess what? I'm going now for real, yeah.